The real ninjas of Japan, shadows behind the myth. In the movies, ninjas leap from rooftops, vanish in smoke, and fight for honor with spinning blades. But the truth is darker and far more human. The real shinobi of Japan didn't live for glory. They lived in silence, between wars, in the gaps where no light reached. They were spies, thieves, and ghosts in service to men who would never speak their names. Japan's Sengoku period, the age of warring states, was chaos incarnate. Daimyo lords clashed for power, burning villages, betraying allies, rewriting loyalty every dawn. Out of that ruin rose a new kind of fighter, the shinobi no mono, those who act in stealth. While the samurai fought beneath banners and oaths, the ninja fought beneath masks and lies. If you've seen the hidden war of Japan's real ninjas, that was the surface, this is the world beneath it. And if you crave the truths history tried to erase, like and subscribe at Yahweh Stories for. Closing parenthesis. The Iga and Kōga regions, remote and mountainous, became the cradle of this invisible army. Hidden villages trained their children not to wield honor, but information. A true ninja could walk into a rival lord's fortress disguised as a servant, vanish into a crowd, and deliver secrets that turned the tide of entire wars. They mastered poisons brewed from herbs, tools forged for silence, grappling hooks, smoke bombs, caltrops, and silent darts dipped in venom. Their clothing wasn't the pure black of Hollywood. It was faded indigo, the color of night in the human eye. Among them rose a legend. Hattori Hanzo, the demon of Iga. To his enemies, he was the wind itself, invisible but fatal. To Tokugawa Ieyasu, the future shogun of Japan, he was the difference between life and death. In 1582, when Ieyasu's allies were slaughtered in betrayal, it was Hanzo and his shinobi who guided him across enemy territory, unseen, until he reached safety. That escape changed Japanese history forever. Without the ninjas' interference, Ieyasu would have died, and the unification of Japan might never have come. But the same skill that saved empires was also feared by them. After Ieyasu took power, he ordered the ninja clans dissolved, their villages watched, their secrets buried. The shinobi faded into folklore, surviving only as spies for hire, or as myths whispered in back alleys. Scrolls describing their arts, like the Bansen Shukai, were written in riddles to hide their knowledge from outsiders. Centuries later, travelers from the West heard fragments of these tales, men who could walk on water, vanish in mist, and kill with a touch. They didn't understand they were hearing echoes of real history. And so, when the 20th century came, Hollywood took what little truth remained and painted it in black silk and fantasy. The real ninja, the peasant spy who fought with fear and cunning, became a superhuman hero on screen, or a joke in a white kimono, dancing through Beverly Hills. But the essence remained. Every story, every myth, every movie carries a spark of what they truly were, the unseen architects of Japan's destiny. They proved that power isn't always loud, sometimes it whispers. And in a world ruled by swords and pride, those who hid in the dark often pulled the strings. Their shadows still linger in Japan's forests. In the ruins of Iga, where villagers claim the wind itself still carries the steps of men who were never supposed to be remembered. And now you know why. Like and subscribe at Yahweh Stories for, because some legends aren't born under light. They're born in silence.